Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kombi. I have this guest here with me.
My name is Victor.
Oh yeah, you guys know who he is. So anyways guys, actually I told you guys I'm actually going to bring you someone that did MBA Masters to my channel.
Can we I don't like the way I said my name. Can we cancel that? No vex.
Victor, is everything okay?
Start thinking.
What's protocol?
You prep me before I go on.
This you finish dressing up like this.
I'm going to the gym after this. I don't have time for
what?
For this guy. I'm a guest on your show.
Okay.
Why are you wearing black?
Victor. Are you ready?
I'm ready now.
You didn't even look as if you did last time. It's kind of okay, are you ready? One, two.
Akara, is it reading?
Victor, don't talk about Akara. I thought you were weight loss journey.
Akara is protein now, you okay?
This is not protein. People talk about
this is what?
It is not protein.
What's
What's carbs in it? That's what I grew up believing, but now it's all carbs in it. I'm for you. Check Google.
Sure, okay.
Check Google, no. Only carbs in
I
it.
know, we'll check Google for this one.
It's gonna check. I grew up believing that it has protein.
It's beans protein, right? Okay.
It has only 21 grams of protein in it. The rest, what
Calm
percentage?
down now.
You're not checking the right thing.
Wait now. Your beans,
What is the
carbohydrate, protein. Nowadays, I need a lot of other protein, but this will actually a combination. We know it's a combination of carbohydrate and
No, oh my tell it.
It is high. It is higher.
It's high in protein.
It's
I
higher
can't
in
know only
protein.
protein. How many percent is the protein?
For Christ's sake, you eat more protein than more.
Yeah, but their is not protein because I added oil. I find it with oil. Toba Maduro to consume. Oh my god. Victor, we came for video now. Why are you looking at that direction?
If I cross my regulation.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kombi. So I told you guys I'm actually gonna bring someone on my channel, someone that did MBA on my channel. So I have a guest today. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Victor.
So basically, he did MBA at Vancouver Island University in the school I actually went. So I told you guys I didn't do MBA, and today I actually invited him here so that I can tell us more about MBA, what is masters in business, what do they do, like how did he get his visa to come and do masters in VIU, like because I know some of you guys are trying to come to Canada too from Nigeria. So he's gonna tell us about his visa processing, how he went through it, how the coursework is when he got to school. Was it much? Was it normal? Like what's he felt about the whole program in general? Because he's done now. He's doing his practicum. So yeah, it's basically done. Basically, yeah.
So where do you want me to start from for my visa process?
How do you start the picture? How do you know VIU? How do you pick VIU? Why did you pick VIU? All those things. I know.
Obviously, before coming to Canada, I did research on schools. I did research on Thompson River University. UVic and VIU. The only reason why I came to VIU was one, they accepted me first. Two, the weather. Three, it was affordable. And four, I don't think there was a four shot. I just wanted to get out of Nigeria like ASAP.
So Johnny.
So because I wasn't working at the point because it was I had just finished NYSC, so I was just home for about I think 4 to 3 months. So I started. I made my choice and I got the acceptance letter. I paid my school fees in advance, but that wasn't like my actual school fees because I had no business background. So I had to do like a pre-degree. That's a pre-MBA they call it. So that is just like to prep you on what the MBA is like, how you're going to go about the MBA. And the courses I was taking didn't add to my CGPA when the MBA started, but you needed to have like an average of 2.0 for you to actually go past academic probation and continue with your MBA. Because if you still had problems with the pre-MBA, which doesn't really add to your GPA, trust me, you're not going anywhere, and they will place you on academic probation, and that information will go to immigration, and from there you're going to start having problems. So back to how I applied. I applied through paper. I didn't use online because there were some people say people use online, but I had friends that their online process took like 9 months, 8 months. I mean, somebody that was even pregnant was like giving birth now. So I just did mine. I got rejected for the first time because of a mistake I made on my part. Then I just read you know, should I call them consulate? Those people that check your... Let me just call them the people that reviewed my application. I just made corrections, applied the second time, and I got it. So what most people don't know is that once you apply the first time, they have your information. So if they tell you, we reject you because of this, and you change that, and while changing that, you change some other things just to make your application, like, you know, just beef it up, like make it look good. They're going to compare the first application to the second application. If there are minor changes or major changes, trust me, they're not going to give you that visa. Even if you try 20 times, you're not going to get it. So that's what most people don't know, and it's more advisable to actually at least stick to one agent. Why do I say this? Because I mean, before you even give your agent like your what do you call it, your information and everything, you should know who he should have a reputation. You don't just go and meet anyone.
Did you use agents?
Yeah, I did. I used an agent.
The first time, have you?
The first time, and it was the same agent I used the second time.
Oh, okay.
So there was really no changes and everything. So I applied, and the first time it took a while, but the second time I just got, I would say within a month.
Really?
Yeah, within a month. It was quite fast, because I got...
You have a document before?
Yeah, because I got my medical call up for, like, I think after 2 weeks I applied. Then I did that one, and I think it came like 1.5 weeks later. So it was really fast. So I left Nigeria, I think July 3rd. No, January, February, March, April, May 31st. Then I got to Canada June 1st. So I was supposed to start the MBA, the pre-MBA actually, because I had no business background. So like I said earlier, I had to do pre-degree. So I was supposed to start in like 7 days. And I just came to a new country, culture shock. Everything was different. So I had to adapt, because the way I felt that if classes started and I haven't actually gotten myself together, I was going to flop so bad. And I didn't leave Nigeria to come here and flop and I'll go back to Nigeria. Nah, ain't nobody got time for that. So like I was saying, you're supposed to laugh. So
not funny.
Fuck you then. So like I was...
Don't sue my channel.
So like I was saying, I just got accustomed to everything. I got a part-time job. So the MBA, if you don't have a business background, you must do, I think it's 2 months of pre-MBA. That is just to prep you on how the MBA is going to look like and just get you ready. I found it very, very helpful, because all through my MBA, it was easy for me, as opposed to people who were just coming into the MBA, they're just diving in. I mean, trust me, I saw them struggle so hard, and I was just looking at them because I already went through that. The pre-MBA prepped me for that. So it was, while we were chilling, they were struggling, and we could see it in their grades, we could see it in the way they approach things in class and everything. So when you're done with the pre-MBA, if you don't have a business background, you move straight to the MBA. So you have semester 1, semester A, semester B, semester C. So for people that did the pre-MBA, now you have a choice, because the MBA is, I think, divided into 2 or 3 parts. You have marketing, you have finance, and you have marketing and finance, basically. 2 parts, but HR isn't really considered as a part, so marketing or finance. So if you did the pre-MBA and you get to that point where you want to specialize in finance, you can, you just pay I think it's like $2,000 extra or something to do finance. The same goes for marketing. Now, the immigration requires that you must have like a specific amount. The MBA is 16 months, by the way, the full MBA, and I paid 14,000 CAD. So I think that the pre-MBA is like 5K CAD or 3, I can't remember. So in total, I paid like 45,000 for the whole MBA. So like I was saying, immigration requires you must have, I think, I'm not really sure, but I think 18 months of school to make your visa valid or something like that. I already did the pre-MBA, so I had the option to or not to do the C2. So I didn't opt to do the C2 because I mean I already have that length. My MBA is 16 months. I already did 2 months of pre-MBA. That's 18. So I'm covered by immigration. But the people who just came in straight into the MBA, they had no choice. They had to pick between finance or marketing. So they had no choice. So they have to do C2. So while I'm done with school, I can start my internship, because that's like once you're done with semester A, semester B, and semester C, you have 4 months of internship to do. I don't know if this is how it is in all MBA programs, but for VIU, that's Vancouver Island University in BC, that's how they run things. When I'm done with the whole schoolwork, I'm allowed to start my internship immediately while my peers are still in school. So they have, so like the semester A, semester B, and semester C have intervals. Before you come, just know that there are no breaks. Your MBA is running throughout.
Can you do like maybe just 1 week break?
Well, the only 1 week break I didn't go was because it was Christmas. Like I was saying, you just have 1 week. So, and I'll advise you guys, see, it's going to be stressful. I was lucky because my section had, you know, the good lecturers. So I was in a lucky set, but I had my friends. They were punching them, give and take, boost, left and right. So, and see, you know how white people do shit, like when they're stressed and when they're, you know, their head is filled, they go to the ocean and just go and look. Trust me, as a black person, you're going to do that shit. Trust me, I've had times where I'll just go to the lake or just, you know, just see. You will not appreciate nature as much as you will until you take this MBA. So because my weight was dropping up and down, but you can see now, man's buffing up.
Which man is buffing up?
Saying,
that man is buffing.
Like I was saying, I think, I'm not really sure, but I think semester A is 3 or 4 months, semester B the same, while semester C is just like the pre-MBA, is a crash course. It's just 3 courses. So you do that. So if you have like, if you want to specialize or you're required by immigration to add those extra 2 months, you just have to do the C2. So you either pick finance or you pick marketing. So it depends. But I'll just split it out. Finance has more money, followed by marketing. I think followed by HR and management or something. Yeah. So MBA means more. Wait, there's an abbreviation for MBA. I can't really remember. But yeah, the MBA. I mean, I personally wanted to do something business related, but the primary reason why I actually picked the MBA was
the primary reason
is to leave Nigeria. I just needed to, you know, leave
Jackpot.
Exactly, jackpot. I just needed to go. So and I mean, I like the hair. I like the MBA. It's because there's so many things that I didn't know, like that I really know now. Like, I mean, and the MBA, like even when I talk to people, when I go for job interviews, they ask me, "You're doing your MBA at 23?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Well, you must be smart." And I'm like,
we know.
So yeah, I think that is all. I think that is all I
You have to
can
say for now.
For now, except I see you guys question and just, you know, be more direct about.
Anyways, guys, that actually comes to the end of this video. I hope he answered all the questions you guys wanted to know about.
Yeah, if you have more questions, just leave a comment below.
He's gonna respond to you guys. I'm gonna, you know, bring him back on this channel in case you guys need him again on this channel for part 2. Guys, don't forget to press the subscribe button, comment below, like the video if this is your first time, subscribe, join the family, and I think that's all for today. Yeah, we're gonna catch you guys next time. Bye.
Show you fire me catapult of now I be say I don't be getting enough of you. Yeah, waiting be done, nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby. Anytime when you need me, come to me, my shawty, wallet. Waiting me done, nothing I can't do for my baby, my shawty, oh, my baby, my baby. Baby, say you there for me.